I'm here to talk about a little bit about my own journey, about how I prepared for prelims, mains, and personality test. So my preparation began in 2016. However, I failed to clear prelims in 2017, and after that, I made whatever necessary changes were required in my strategy. So first, I began with analyzing my own mistakes where I lagged. Then I found out that I had to refer to a standard sources for preparing for prelims examination. So I just did that. I referred to just one standard book for each subject of the prelims examination, and then I just stick to that book. Apart from that, I focused upon preparing current affairs completely for 1 year, and with these two things, I was continuously devoting my time towards practicing questions from past years that UPSC had asked in the examination that give me an idea about what kind of question, about what kind of depth I'm required to go into when I'm preparing for prelims. This practice actually helped me a lot. Apart from that, I decided upon one test series and I completed about 30 to 35 question papers before appearing into the final examination of prelims. Along with that, I revised all this material at least 3 to 4 times before appearing into the prelims. So these things were actually a very key part of my strategy that I replicated in mains as well. So the second part of this examination is mains, where we are required to go into the critical analysis of each and every topic that is mentioned in the civil services syllabus. So I started doing that only. I chose one topic from each GS paper and then I started preparing my own notes on this as per what are the problems under that particular topic. For example, if we take a head for federalism or agriculture, then we need to find out what are the current problems, what are the solutions, what are the government schemes in that. And my notes were just that. I had one page of note for each topic and I revised it over and over again. Then again, second part of the mains preparation is writing answers, which is practicing answers. Again, I adopted the same formula of going into previous year questions and then taking test series and writing my answers, getting it evaluated, finding out my own mistakes and improving upon them. So this continuous process of iteration of writing answers, finding mistakes, improving upon them actually leads to a slow but continuous growth, which is important for this examination. Again, when we come to personality test, here what I did was completely focus upon my detailed application form where we mentioned what our hobbies are, what is our background, what is our optional subject, and what are the leadership position or the awards that you have mentioned in that form. So having complete knowledge, in-depth knowledge about all these things is very required, because if you fumble on these topics in front of interview board, then it reflects poorly upon you. Apart from that, the main part of personality test is to basically moderate your conduct, moderate your presentation skills, because you have already gained enough knowledge about each and every topic from prelims and main stage. Now you just have to refine these skills. So what I did, I used to practice at least for half an hour in front of mirror, at least 1 hour with my friends where they asked me questions and I used to think on the spot and answer it. Then they used to suggest what are the things that you're doing wrong and I used to improve upon them. And apart from all these practices that I did every day, I had taken at least 5 to 6 mock interviews before panels that different coaching institutes provide you. These practice sessions are very important for preparing you for the final interview test. So these are the basic things that I did. And in the end, I just want to talk a little bit about my optional. I had taken a physics optional. One of the reasons for this was that I had graduated from engineering physics. So I had a good amount of basic knowledge about this area. I was comfortable with this. So I decided to go with that only. Here also, the same formula I had applied, referring to one book for each and every topic. Sticking to that, practicing a lot of questions, practicing previous year question paper and revising your optional over and over again. So this was a formula that I have followed for each and every stage of this examination, for every subject of this examination. And I think this has obviously proved to be successful for me. And with this, I would like to thank all of you for listening to me and watching me talk about my journey. Thank you so much.